Struggling to figure out how you can live a minimal lifestyle while having kids? In this video, questions are answered. What's up guys, we are the Armstead family and we share ways with you on how to lead a minimal lifestyle so you can have an abundant life emotionally, financially, and physically. And we share the ins and outs of our lives with you.
In today's video, we're gonna give you the 7 steps on how you can live a minimal lifestyle with kids.
And before we jump in, tell us in the comments, what's your #1 concern when it comes to living minimally with kids? Hey, and we have a message for you, right, Mila? Yay! All right, let's jump in.
We wanted to encourage parents that minimalism with kids is possible. We are a family of 4, soon to be 5, and we are minimalist. We actually saw recently on a fellow minimalist page who happens to be a woman who is single and no children, where someone commented saying, "Easy for you now, but just wait until you have kids. Good luck with that." And that couldn't be further from the truth. People will say, wait until you have kids, or wait until you're married, or wait until you have another kid, or 3 kids. But that doesn't change that minimalism can be for everyone, and minimalism with kids is more than possible.
Step #1, let your kids be involved. If they are old enough, feel free to include them. Don't just throw their things away while they're sleeping, because then that could end up building resentment. But you want to involve your kids in the process. Let them see why you want to get rid of certain things that they may no longer be using.
Of course, if your child is an infant or toddler and they don't understand yet, then you can do as you wish with their things because they don't really have a say or opinion in it yet. But once they get to that age where they start to have their own opinions and start to notice things, include them. We started becoming minimalists when my daughter didn't understand. So we would just get rid of things as we pleased. And now that she's 3.5 and she has her own, style and taste and things like that, we include her. Step #2, give your children physical boundaries. Our children have a toy chest. So all of the toys have to fit in this toy chest other than the, bigger items that obviously cannot fit. But if that toy chest starts to overflow, then that's when we start to go in and ask my daughter, what are some things that you're okay with going bye-bye? And she'll literally give me things and say, this can go bye-bye, this can go bye-bye, and we'll put it in our donation box.
What's great about this is you're instilling in them at a young age to be giving and thoughtful for other people. Because there are times where there's things that we have that we just don't want to get rid of, even if we don't use it. And you're building in them at an early age, hey, if I don't need it, I can get rid of it.
Yeah.
And that's a hard habit to break.
Yeah.
Step #3, remember, no matter how great the toys are, they'll end up only playing with a select few. Even if a toy was expensive and purchased for them, they don't know that. They'll go ahead and play with whatever they want to play with.
Yeah.
And so they have no, bias or disposition for any select toy. They will pick the one that they like the most, and it sometimes and oftentimes will be the cheapest one or the one that you thought there's no way they're gonna like this, but they end up liking it. So look at the toys that they have, and if they don't play with it, and if they aren't using it, even if it was expensive or if it was something that's, a parent or a grandparent bought them, and they're like, no, we really want you to have this toy. If they don't use it, you don't need to have it.
Yeah, don't get yourself into keeping it either. Side note, when I was younger and up until I became a minimalist, I kept everything. Everything was sentimental to me. So a little example is that when I was a little girl, my parents got my sister and I a My Size Princess Barbie. And if you don't know what that is, back when we got it, it was a Barbie that was the same size as us. And I didn't get rid of that Barbie until I was 17 years old. And when I got rid of it, it was because we moved. I regretted it for years. And to this day, I'm like, why did I hold on to that for so long? It's because sometimes we hold on to things because of a habit or just kind of like how we were raised. But we can break that cycle for our kids and let them have the freedom of just being able to let go of items. They don't have to be weighed down like we were. Step #4, don't say yes to hand-me-downs unless you actually need them. Hand-me-downs are great, I have gotten so many things from people. I have given so many things from people. But when you say yes to hand-me-downs and you don't actually need them and your children are not going to use them, you're potentially taking those items away from a family who actually could use them for their kids. Just because something is free doesn't mean you have to say yes. Sometimes saying no to hand-me-downs can feel a little uncomfortable, especially in the beginning. But you can just let the person know you do have the best intentions. Let them know that you don't need them, that you're so thankful that they thought of you, but that you feel like they could be better off in someone else's home that might actually use them. Step number 5, and you've probably heard me say this on Instagram because I do a little monthly challenge. So us parents who have kids in diapers, we get a box of diapers every month. If you don't have children in diapers, use any box that you might get monthly, whether it's like an Amazon box or any kind of package. Keep that box in your home and use it to fill with donations.
Step number 6, donate clothes as soon as your kids grow out of them. So we all know we love keeping those sentimental clothes, and we did for our kids, but they can end up being crazy, overflowing in their rooms. So remember that diaper box we just mentioned? That's a great place to put clothes that they no longer need that you can give to somebody else, or hand-me-downs for family, other family members that may be having kids on the way. This is a great place to put all of those outgrown clothes.
Step number 7, pick toys that are multi-purpose that your kids can actually use their imagination to play with. So what we've learned from professionals is this type of open-ended play can really stimulate their imaginations and really helps with their development.
Pick toys that have a multi-purpose. So we picked up these magnets that our kids love building all these towers with. And one, they get to do so many things with one toy. They can creatively make these towers, creatively make these blocks, but also they're just a great way to build memories with your kids. You can sit there and play with them and show them how to make certain shapes and things like that. So multi-purpose toys are an absolute plus. If you want to see what a totally minimized kid's bedroom looks like, click this one right here, and in the description below we'll have a link to the kids' bedroom tour that we did, showing how we kept our room really minimal yet fun and playful all at the same time.
Connect with us on Instagram. I'm at Carlene Armstead and he's at C. John Armstead. And we hope you enjoyed this video about how you can live a minimalist lifestyle with kids. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And we will see you in the next video. Bye.